What was once part of a fairy tale is actually now a schema markup. Today we're talking about breadcrumbs. Welcome to our series on schema markups. I'm Jason Bland, and I've been helping law firms grow for more than 18 years, along with the awesome team we have here at Custom Legal Marketing. In this series, we're talking schema markups. You might remember from your childhood the fairy tale Hansel and Gretel. Hansel drops breadcrumbs as they wandered through the woods so he and his sister could find their way home. And on your law firm's website, breadcrumbs were kind of intended to work the same way. By adding links towards the top of your page, a visitor that landed on one of your secondary pages could navigate backwards all the way to the main parent page, your home page. It's a way to categorize your information. Visitor behavior has changed a lot over the last 20 years, and people are not so interested in consuming every single page on your law firm's website. They want to jump on, they want to get what they need, and jump off. You'll still see breadcrumbs on directories, like this example from the Cornell Law Directory, and other categorically organized content, but aesthetically they've kind of fallen out of style for law firm sites. In fact, as we've seen fewer users actually click on the breadcrumb links, Custom Legal Marketing's design team has omitted them from newer websites. Google, however, finds them useful. And there is a way we can give Google what they want without having to clutter a modern design with an element that won't be used by most visitors. And that's where we have the breadcrumb schema. By including breadcrumbs in your schema, you can share your page hierarchy with Google, which can have some pretty positive effects on your organic listings. When breadcrumbs are properly set up, Google can neatly display your page hierarchy above the search results instead of a potentially long URL of, let's say a practice area page. So now that I've said that your visitors won't likely use breadcrumbs, that's not necessarily true for all of your content. Content that is categorized and may lead to more on-page user engagement, think blogs. Here, you may have visitors that want to click around and see what else you've written on a certain topic. It might make sense to both visibly display the breadcrumb links and also configure your schema. So here's how it works. If you're using a WordPress SEO plugin like Yoast or Rank Math, this is a set it and forget it feature that is really easy. I'm actually just going to link to the documentation in the description. Depending on which plugin you use, once you have it activated, you never actually need to think about your breadcrumbs again. And that's something I can't say about our next schema markup, events.